try to feel it inside, but the fire that we had's all gone. Sometimes I think about why as the sand in the hourglass runs. I try to keep it in line, maybe I'm just not the one. But you know I would, but you know I would, but you know I would keep it undercover. We could have each other. But you know I would, but you know I would only let you down. You know I'm gonna change.
Alright guys, welcome to the base. As you see, we walk right on into the entrance. Got some nice lighting going on, make it a little bit brighter, more enthusiastic if that's possible in Rust. Then you have four small boxes and a sleeping bag. And then in the second room, you got a locker, your tool cupboard, and another small chest. I was able to fit 4 small boxes on the ladder hatch. It's possible to fit 5, you just gotta get it perfect. Then in the main loot room, you have 2 small boxes. I'm sorry, 1 small box and a sleeping bag, and then 3 large boxes and 3 furnaces. This is honestly the most space efficient design I could come up with. And let's get to the build. Alright, so first thing you're going to want to do is get your 2 square foundations and your 1 triangle foundation. Get 2 doorways onto the triangle foundation and then obviously wall off the rest of it. Then you're going to want to put another door on the other foundation and put your roofs on, and then in the very back one, put a ladder hatch and then a triangle in the front. Obviously, start upgrading it. This can be used as a simple 1x2 to start off. You don't need anything fancy smanchy yet. If you are though, like I said at the beginning, make sure you just wood it off so it's easier to chop up. Get your doors on. That's the main important thing to do. And then get obviously code locks after that. What you're going to want to do is, I'm obviously having some issues with spawning some things in, getting my furnaces ready and whatnot. But, okay, get your ladder hatch on and upgrade that to stone. I recommend upgrading the floors to sheet metal instead of stone. It just works out in the end better. Go up top, upgrade your floors and whatnot. Wall it off. Upgrade it all. Don't make the mistake I did. Make sure you put on your roofs. I had the no clip up and do it. If you wouldn't have done it, then you would have been kind of screwed. You'd have to tower up for the part where the furnaces are. Put 3 furnaces as close as possible together in the corner in the triangle foundation. Put a salvage shelf right as close as you could to the furnaces. Get your large boxes placed down. You need 3 large boxes. That way you can still access the furnaces. I recommend putting the box on the left side, on the bottom, to make it easier, in my opinion. Put a doorway onto where the ladder hatch is. That's optional. I highly recommend it, just so it's a hard to raid 1x2. Now you may ask, well, can't they just use 2 C4 to raid into the side? Yes, but one thing to keep in mind is this is a starter base. Another thing I like about this base is I made it so even if every door in your base was open and they somehow still got past the airlock, they still couldn't get to your main loot because of the ladder hatch. It would be impossible for them. Now what you're going to want to do is put a small box in the room with the large boxes and furnaces. You can place 5 small boxes on the ladder hatch. I wasn't able to, but it is possible. I've done it before. See, I'm trying, but I couldn't do it. So I just gave up and then just put one more on either side. You want to get your tool cupboard down in the corner. Doesn't really matter how you place it. I recommend placing it like how I did. That way you can still access the tool cupboard, the ladder hatch easily. You still can. Actually, I don't know if yeah, you can't. You have to place it like that. Then you're able to place a small box. If you have a group of 3, then I don't recommend putting in the locker. I recommend putting in a sleeping bag, because for whatever reason you can't put a sleeping bag down if there's a locker in that room. See, I tried with a box too. It doesn't work. I think the lockers are a bit broken in terms of what else you can place in there. But now what you want to do is place 2 on either side in the first foundation. I recommend using these boxes as like dump chests or chests that have like garbage loot, like seeds and whatnot, because it's still storage, but if they get past your lock, they have it, so I wouldn't put anything important in it. And then get the rest of your doors on and start placing down code blocks. And then, as far as I'm concerned, that is all we have to do. One more thing, make sure that you place your doors the right way, so if you have both of them open, they can't get past. That's what I'm saying, like, they have to be in your airlock already for them to be able to get past that second door, but if you open both of them at once, then it's impossible for them to get through. And then that's about it. Place down all your code blocks. Make sure you place down your roofs as well. Don't make that mistake I did. And as far as I'm concerned, that is the build, guys. Thank you guys for watching, and have a wonderful day. One more thing before you guys go. This is one of the things I love about the base. If you destroy the 2 main foundations, the second floor is completely intact. Because nobody's really gonna think that the triangle is gonna do anything, but it saves your entire second floor. So, as I said, guys, thank you guys for watching. Have a wonderful day/night.